in compliance with democratic standards. As we look forward to transitioning the police into a police service, this strategic plan we are launching today is going to provide a benchmark and a framework for this transition, and is going to bring it alongside at par with countries like Botswana, Rwanda, and Ghana, whose police are referred to as exemplary policing, with people-oriented police in Africa. And this is what we hope to achieve at the end of the day. By the end of 2030, we want to see a police service that is enviable for everybody. We want to see more young people aspiring to be police people because they see a very professional police service that adheres to the government's own agenda and to the people of Sierra Leone and to development of the continent. As I conclude, I would like to reiterate his commitment and support to the government of the people of Sierra Leone in realizing its development goals, including the vision of the police to be a friendly, fair, firm organization which the people can trust. Thank you very much for your attention.
Well, that was the voice of Mr. Frederick Hans Ampere, the UNDP representative in Sierra Leone, right from the Republic of Ghana. And that's why I like the meaning of Ghana, G-H-A-N-A. Anytime you go to Accra, Ghana, you see work in progress.
Please subscribe to my new YouTube channel Don CLIN and hit the notification bell to be notified for new videos. This transition started in 2014, but set up technical teams in Sierra Leone, and of course we did the benchmark visit to Ghana. To Ghana, we visited 3 key government ministries: Internal Affairs, the Office of the Inspector General, and the Office of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. We did that because Ghana has monitors at the NJOC come in the separate room meant to monitor all of these activities. And the advantage with that one is it has helped us to really control the level of social behavior in the streets, criminal conduct, because we are fixing these cameras in broad daylight for them to see that yes, police who have kept the city under close surveillance. So no matter what you do, just like we said, no matter what you do, and if you stand under those cameras and you are talking, all of those cameras, they have memory cards. You can record what you are talking as long as you are standing here. So that is what we are going to shy away from that one. We are not going to shy away from that one. We are going to let the public know that that is what we are doing. Yes, so that we can see that we have also come into the issue of technology. Welfare issues, yes, those are issues that have to be addressed by government. Some of those interventions we have started making already. For example, the leadership of the medical services has been able to upgrade the standard of our hospital at Intom to a teaching hospital. Now the MI room at Intom is a teaching hospital. It's a hospital that has been provided with state-of-the-art equipment in strategic partnership with people on the outside. For example, surgeons in action from Spain. They've been here 5 times and they've conducted free medical surgeries for over 900 people. And it's important to note that those 900 people, they are not all police officers. We have now reached the point where in our medical facility at Mugi, it has also established a health center at Mugi. When we are established at Mugi, it does not say, hey, police, I'll not forget you, now all we need together. So that tells you how we have moved in the area of welfare. And I also want to announce here that on Saturday, government through private-public partnership, we are going to do the turning of the soil for the construction of a barracks at York. We had a piece of property at York we acquired years ago, 17.2 acres. It has been there for a very long time, and I want to thank those local unit commanders at Waterloo for all the efforts they took to protect that property. On several occasions, land grabbers have tried to go and grab it, but we protected it well. We had signboards on that. We said, this is police property. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Yes, several times we had to go in there to demolish makeshift structures of those land grabbers who want to take it on. So on Saturday, after tomorrow, we are going to turn sod for the construction of a barracks that will host 60 officers, a police station, a health center, and a primary school for all of those officers who are going to be deployed in that particular environment. It is because that part of the city is expanding. And if you look between Tombo and Godrich, we don't have any big formidable station that can accommodate that particular place, that can provide the much needed security. So that one is starting on Saturday. So the child who does not pass to go to the next class. We are going to focus on the child that delivers, the child that commitment to what they want to do. We continue to manifest very strong commitment to what they want to do. We continue to manifest greater dedication in the realization of what we stand for. The Sierra Police, we are trying to launder the image of the organization. Now, before the elections, we did a survey. That survey was sponsored by the Office of National Security. We call it the National Threat Assessment for 2020. One thing came out very clearly, that 45% of our personnel have been assaulted in the line of duty. And for us, that is not good, because that one tells you clearly there is trust crisis between us and the members of the public whom we are serving. That one is manifested in the fact that sometimes, even when a thief is arrested and the policeman comes here and says, give me, I will take him to the police station, they will say no. They will say no, because go. But I want to commend all my colleagues. That one is changing, and it's changing for the better, if not for the best. So we have that one. Then, of course, before we did this document we are launching today, we did also a perception of something. We didn't measure ourselves. We had some experts to do it for us. That one also had its own findings. And we worked on those findings to make sure all of the things that are expressed in those reports were captured and put into this particular document we are going to launch today. I will be remiss in my duties if I don't thank the UNDP, who have been our strong development partners and strategic partners. Without the support of the UNDP, we would not have been here today. Because we've had several engagements, and it is important, it's interesting to know that most of the interventions we've captured, key interventions we've captured in all of these 5 strategic goals, they are activities which the UNDP has planned for. They form part of their action plan for the year 2025 going forward. So that's the big advantage you have to have somebody like the UN resident rep, apparently, who is behind the scenes piloting this particular activity. So I want to say on behalf of officers, men of and women of the Sierra Police, to thank you for your support, and of course to thank you for continued support. Even we had to go to Ghana for benchmarking with us by their effort. We couldn't pay our way to Ghana and back, but they did it for us. So that tells you, like you said, he has a very strong sentimental attachment to the Sierra Police, and that is going to drive this process forward. It's going to be behind us. He is also what we are going to be doing. Secondly, I want to thank the moment the Imam sees you in the mosque, he's going to give you time to talk, and that's the time we are going to say a few things about policing, a few things about staying away from drugs, a few things about non-violence, a few things about keeping a steady head in all what you are doing. So at this point, Mr. Chairman, everybody in here, I want to thank you for taking all of your time to be here this morning. You could have been somewhere else by this time, but that you are here means you have a very strong affection for the Sierra Police. You want to see what we are doing. And like I said, this document is not the document of the Sierra Police alone. It's a document for all of us. We have responsibility to look at it, to see how we are doing in terms of implementation, and then finally to assess, give us your own perception. I've been to Ghana, I've seen very wonderful things. And like I said, the transition is a very interesting journey we have embarked upon. What caught my eye most was when we were in Ghana, we were sitting in the studio, the police studio. We saw police officers doing voice pop on the streets of Accra. Policeman in uniform tonight. We want to see ourselves as servants of the people and not masters. Wow. And that is why as a key strategic goal, we have said enhancing community policing is also key. I spent 3 days in Ghana. I never saw a police officer with a gun on the streets of Accra. We are not sitting in the hotel. We are up and about, moving across the length and breadth of the city. You never see that one. So that is where we want to go. We want to let the people of this country own this Sierra Leone police. Don't give up on it. Yes, the perceptions about us differ, but I'm sure 90% we are rated very high in terms of what we are doing. Globally, we are rated very high. You will not know until you leave this country and go to another country. I was contingent commander in 2013 in Darfur. Each time we were deploying Sierra Leone police officers to the mission, sector commanders will come to me to campaign for Sierra Leoneans to be sent to their sectors to hold offices. Constables, corporals, sergeants were there, very low ranks, but we are controlling people who carry big ranks. So I want to thank everybody this morning for coming to this important mission, and I crave your indulgence to continue to keep an eye on what we are doing as a police service, and we'll keep you informed on whatever happens thereafter. Thank you very much.
I kept listening, and I'm not going to stop again. You know, they say your area is your area. The IG indeed knows his own area. That's a nice one. And going further, our AIG Hillary is doing very well at Amazon. I therefore acknowledge the leadership through the government and the Ministry of Internal Affairs to kindly reactivate the deployment of Sierra Leone police at the United Nations, ECOWAS, African Union, and other well-meaning organizations, because we are very professional. That will be a nice one too. I also want to recognize the presence of the Ombudsman of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Lawyer Isha, my former colleague at NACIT, where we worked for 20 years. I appreciate you. I also have the director of CID, RPG Robert. He's here. I appreciate you standing tall when I had a challenge with the law regarding somebody who wanted to do me bad, you know. AIG Mojo, you're around. All the AIGs are my brothers and wonderful people. CSP, Mohammed Reid, all of you, I appreciate you. You know, formerly, they used to think the Sierra Leone police don't have materials. But now we have PhD, masters. You know, the masters are so plenty. You know, put your hands together for that. Human resource development. We are very proud of you guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, in putting this thing together, I have a team of entertainers. There's Mobinia Entertainment, where we have comedians, and I'm the ambassador for all the comedians in Sierra Leone. And we decided to make a short skit just to demonstrate what the strategic plan is all about. And the team is coming to perform, led by comedian Ye Mata. And I want to ask the police officer come with the 2 chairs that we're going to use.
Barras, if you not see quick left to you. But now, look at most hospitals where they don't give bill. The police hospital don't break where the police feel they want a ranger. I don't know where I'm not look great small where say they driving that they can't stop her. But back he bring in idea because it's a body camera. They can't fix up and the police them. Like why me know so if you're ready for it, if you know what's down the lane or not. Yeah. Well anyway, Mansu call me the chair lady. All my holy young says, okay, rain some country.
Hey, Chief, that one is Sabian well. At any time we send call me, must not say microcredits there around. No problem. For microcredit, they want to bring me like salary and some money.
Yeah, they ask their colleague go with us. You go need prayer.
Charlie, you dey call Charlie. I know what you call before. Anyway, Chief, how are you?
I've got Charlie this door. I may call me half month and say let's call you. It's very crucial, you know, as leaders for putting in the way you get for know how you do it. If you see a making chair lady, people not the one vote. I mean, no say press.
I know, Chief.
They say where people let's don't like the facts, so they go be at you. Each one the public they go Allah. Let make a bring you here. Now this is the issue. That land will be say they give Sierra Leone police that 5-acre land for then the development.
Okay, that land, yeah, it's that 5-acre land, yes.
Yeah. I want sell 3 days. I don't see one picking member that do my so why if you see that picking will go be like waste na by deck. I want married that let me number 10 way. That day I promise you this community I need married that way again at 10 I say I don't reach me target. So I want sell 3 acres. Now I will say to that day you the chair lady I give 1. Then the one will still there for the community. After also care for the masses and all right,
Chief, you don't talk. You don't talk all.
Don't just put that before you. What do you say? Because when I don't talk, I'm not say the use them go and use you. And if you say don't eat, it's too late. We are in danger.
Me, I don't really expect this from you. I don't expect this from you, Chief. Ah! Chief! Hey. Why you for come in and tell me say for sale the 5-acre land, government land, we never police. Chief, you forget say we don't get standard police station here so. Huh? You forget say we don't get school, market place.
I don't got to wait the girls who give them. But there can be big station. You get planet begin to be criminal.
No, not all of them become criminal. Chief. You know so when next come, people not sleep like this community, them go them there around. So we need I went and see.
No problem.
The boss went into coma. I see my so.
Yeah, you get for divider.
Yes, Chief, I got a call from you. What's happened?
Inspector Louvois, thank you. Where you bring security for me. They just they left this barrier. How can this afternoon? This young lady just come. How the community land the one that we set up. Even the district account. Let me pull money there. Hey, I not afraid you were lady, but what else will I believe? All kind of things. I said, I said, me I left this country. I said, I'm not going to do that here. By the time we declare I was in this place. Arrest her, give 1 million.
Madam, that's so you happen.
Not to you. See no more. Somebody will just call you. Tell you say how they don't beat I'm still condition. For letting you know say not to tweet it.
Now we are strong. Now we are strong.
Chief now call me. Yeah, people say now for the microcredits where they don't give me that they call me for because he always that's what they do. He left money. He can call me for that. You understand? Me facing at that. I can't know why they tell me say that government land. When I for police 5-acre land, so let me get to join together. Then we go. Let me sell 3 acres. Let me get 1. Then in get 2. Yes. Then we sell them. Let everybody shape. Yeah, I tell them say they don't mix people. But this get corruption because we know this community how we get. We know what we need. We need hospital. We need market. Then we need school. And if we not get standard police station at this place here, I tell them say I want a part of it. They say go call you. And they call it also.
Yes, Chief. That's so it is, sir.
That is so it be.
No, Inspector, I want me to look into this matter proper.
I will look at one thoroughly. No, thoroughly I will watch one.
People say they go serve as witness. If not so me do well, I go back. But where I don't swear as a chief, they believe. I'm not a do bad. You understand? How can we don't happen at this community when they try to suffer? We are head of security affairs and we now we settle these things. You understand? I want to talk about it.
And Chief, we Sierra Leone police will not work so sad.
Who? Are you kidding me?
Not kidding you. Exactly what they talk. We not work so. We know they no yuki and corruption business. Let's tell you that
this is shock me because the last time you see here 50 days they post it after 2 weeks. I wonder no more this guy take this.
Well, now for all that here, we the Sierra Leone police don't form a strategy plan for work. Let everything go amicably. Like what happened with you and the chairman so now make you get the body camera or the put in place. Like who come. We know they ask none of now. Now the camera will tell you exactly what happened.
You say? What you Sierra police want do?
The body camera now tell you that are the first aspect that be. Another aspect, we then try for put on CCTV camera. Na strategic points then. For them no yuki now happen at this country again.
Now what you don't do IG now. So careless people want to know this and a street then they video you. No problem.
Okay, you just don't know that one.
I will personally call IG fire on this issue. No.
Let's tell you, waiting the police them don't put in place for let alone be a better security. You know, say Sierra police, then they can football business and they put on the panel, taga one passport in activity. I hope say it's a big in town. That feel where they see so. Salon police they can try for modernize them, let me be in a mini stadium form. And also salon police. Get radio stations said. You don't know about that?
I don't know, Pastor, they talk as well.
Pastor, they talk as well.
First, I don't be they pay attention by the meeting where IGFIA become. Because the board chief, they explain some of these things. I'm not able to catch them all.
Okay, because the you kill me then I make you don't understand nothing. But what's happen? Salon police don't put on infrastructural business. Like you know, say that balance way they talk. With the effect for put modernized barracks the way you go there. If you sleep, they go fishing and everything.
Wow, that's nice.
That means that you join late. The hotel number 1 room and Palo past 8. We misbehave and no size they go sleep past the drinking at all.
I hope say you don't understand.
Education.
Well, you say Salon police that the number 1 force for good that is country. Let just give a gist. Salon police said we for go represent. Like Trabi who no say that the international committee.
But that thing maybe they go don't stop now. They're not going international.
Well, now for them to be back now. All these things are the plan. But we for go represent that the UN, AU, and ECOWAS. You know that one there.
But this straight here, this because they. This don't fit here now. Don't fit here.
Well, that just give a gist. That give a gist. Salon police they can be celebrity. Anyone will see the uniform, the sharp. We get 8 container. 8 container uniform. What they can now for Salon police. Any Salon police will see. If they block now, one.
That's why it is very crucial. Because some of the so tell the police that they you get one away, I don't use the unit for safety matter. So it's very good, let them modernize it. It's very good.
Well, like you just we both safe there. Instead they can give addition of waiting, the strategy and the plan with the Sierra police get. We both they can tell you.
Yes, me family. Salon police.
Okay,
yes,
now superintendent.
Fine plans them.
Kaisa.
Good plans them. We go make me and you go sleep. We at home. The Salon police, they tell everybody say the plans them where we get now they will put together but this paper on a sisu. This paper it contains things that we go make Mama Salon progress. We go make safety, security, peace, and even development. They na Mama Salon. But how we go able to achieve this? Now for them, we the police and una the civilians we work together. Then we partner, and when we partner, una go see say Mama Salon better go day. We boss, them go smile. The president will not say, indeed, the Salon police really not a force for good. You policeman, with them bad police work them. You, where they see civilian, say civilian, now you enemy them. You commander, we don't want to work with the community people then. Hey, that trouble local so. And you civilian, where you can see things that they happen, now you say, not only business. And you civilian again, wait for help the Salon police for the due information. You say, not only business that one day. And you, where they back Ojukokoro, Jifanji, and Jojolo, just like Chief Papani, this chief. In fact, from here at the order you arrest. Who arrest the man?
Superintendent Kwalo, I want to arrest. Yeah, but today I will begin respect Salon police. I will be saying our business as usual. I don't know, say, I don't move.
I don't move from your other side.
Me, I don't go again.
I don't go in order. Una arrest this man.
No, this man me for good. I don't do a lot.
And to be very sincere, the gravitation from the transition from force to service we want you go and make cautionary statements at the police station. But waiting with the say, you use one word, repeat and make a hear. That word touch me.
I say I'll be facing a business as usual.
We're not there again, no.
I don't know, say me I don't move.
And we don't move. You saw me there. We don't go a stage further.
So we are the base and not go again. Dear lady, don't say we did by me side. Me say that we don't enter me. Don't say we take the light side. Do ya? The people know every distance. The TV you there not go up. We let it land there.
Okay. Publicly, waiting you get for say to everybody when they listen to you now. You chief.
You know, sometimes these things do occur, but in societies, as leaders, we are not always right. We're not talking about it. So
Thank you very much.
I'm very sorry, the people there. Do ya? And you want the chief there. Paramount chief there, honorable, say now let we left overuse with power.
That is the point.
Subject.
And now,
And respect police.
we all don't hear waiting Chief Pravandi don't say. He don't regret in action. But the law, in as much as we know we're embarrassing, we still go need your voluntary caution statement. But now, family, I present to now the Salon Police, visionary and prolific artist, will sing a song, Respect Police.
Mr. DJ. Now police they won't come away and stand for their country. Yeah. Now police they left in family go protect another family. Now police then they sacrifice their life, patrol throughout the night. While you they get sound sleeping on the waiting we they go through. Where you they on their holiday. Policeman busy, they work every day. If you not get nothing for say, the only thing we want make you do, not for respect police. Mr. DJ, drop the song.
Holy man, respect police. See respect, respect. You can't do without police. Oh, you respect police. They are sick for each other. Nobody to live for sin. In your blood, what that would be you bad for sin. Why you for killing your brother? Why you for hurting your sister? You might have been under here watching you. Anybody will you later forgive us. So you stop brutality. Police civilian animosity. Now you respect the law. Even you the police you know they are above. When the police want to execute your duty, you say they are no. Nobody know one go there. You know, see, we start to get small palava. We really see so now. We were the protect you, turn back by me. All that here, so enough. Now people that forgive police respect. When they attack you, now police that you go call you. You can do without the police. So you police be professional. When executing be proportional. The same people they are dealing with. Go use it, their taxes to pay. Why we should hate one another? We should stay together.
Thank you. Yilmata and team, thank you. Of course, Yilmata, one of the best comedians Sierra Leone have ever produced. Very proud of you and your team. Respect police, indeed. All aspects of the security forces in Sierra Leone need respect. For example, I was staying at Wellington. I decided to move Regents. Why? The boys in our area, they go fetch one soldier. With the soldier, they can fight for. They meet all my wear football vest. And the soldier is not so bad though. The number he writes at the back, that they beat you. About the first guy to Ronaldo, number 7. Jerry Pam. Pam, 7. And the other one to Pampasi, 23. Yeah? Very shy. The other one, what's he writing like back? Vote 2023 election. Yeah? Taylor CLIN. AIG Kushkov, are you around? Yeah, wonderful. You're doing a great job around the mountain district. God bless you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the apex of the program. And any time from now, we'll hear from a legend in the security business. Having served Honorable Minister of Internal Affairs, a very big assignment that I've been dedicated to this man. But with that experience, coupled with assistance from the security sector, and I'm happy we also have the ONS, the Building Office of National Security. They are doing a great job. So, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me the greatest honor for the keynote address and launch of the Strategic Development Plan for the Sierra Leone Police 2025 to 2029 to invite on stage the Honorable Minister of Internal Affairs in the Republic of Sierra Leone, Mr. Morilengo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, the UNDP resident representative, the Inspector General of Police, members of Parliament, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, Security Service chiefs, senior civil servants, traditional rulers, the ombudsman, religious leaders, members of the Fourth Estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Yemata and Chair Lady, strategic plan that I'm here about to launch today. When we did our first strategic plan as the Kingdom Officers Mess. So how lucky am I today? I bring you all greetings from His Excellency the President, retired Dr. Julius Madabio, and from the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Today adds another feather in the heart of the Sierra Leone police, and another milestone to IGP Fayez Telu's enduring and enviable legacy to make the Sierra Leone police an effective, efficient, and professional service that we as a nation can be very proud of. We are here today to launch a strategic plan which will be guiding the Sierra Leone police for the next 4 years in the way they do business, and particularly the way they protect us for the country to prosper so that jobs can be created to prevent many of our young people from embarking on perilous, humiliating journeys in search of greener pastures. The journey to this day started quite some time back. Yes, I know. First, developing, validating, and launching a strategic plan is a daunting, challenging, and intellectual exercise.
with resource implications. But thank God you had UNDP family, and I want to particularly thank Fred and Pierre for his engagement with the police, other partners and stakeholders to work and walk with you to arrive at this point where we are now. Thank you to everyone who has supported the SLP so far. There is a proverb that says, if you want to walk fast, walk together. Indeed, the SLP has learned how to walk with everyone so that they can seamlessly accomplish their vision, mission, and mandate for Sierra Leone as a service and not as a force going forward. Today, the SLP is launching a strategic plan to tell the nation where they are now, where they want to go, and how to get there. By doing so, they are holding themselves to be accountable and to be transparent. Launching a strategic plan is one thing, but successfully implementing it is the most difficult part of this journey that you have embarked on, as people will ask questions. This is your manifesto if you are a politician, and you will be judged on how well you have done at the end of the year that you have set in the plan. We as a ministry will continue to provide the political, strategic, supervisory guidance, support, and also make sure you get the needed resources to succeed, because it is imperative for us to do so, because your success is our success and the success of the people of Sierra Leone. One thing that I have heard that gladdens my heart is the role of your staff in the development of the strategy, that you took full ownership of the process through which many other of your people have learned and upskilled their skills in developing a strategic plan. This is what our president means when he keeps talking about human capital development. I want to say here proudly that very soon the ministry will also start the process of developing its own strategic plan, and we intend to depend more on homegrown expertise to accomplish our task. Having said that, however, we will do like the SLP and encourage other partners and stakeholders, especially UNDP, to work with us and walk with us so that we can move far. So that the ministry will achieve its dream in making Sierra Leone the most peaceful and the safest country in the world, in tandem with our national vision to be a global leader in peace and security. Thank you all very much for your audience and for being here with us on this very historic day. I now have the privilege and honor to formally launch the Sierra Leone Police Strategic Development Plan 2025 to 2029. Thank you very much.
That was a nice one by the Honorable Minister of
Minister of Internal Affairs, our all-time mentor, the IGP, the DIG, the UN resident representative, our distinguished and revered guest, let me stand on the existing protocol as I move the vote of thanks for this all-important occasion. First and foremost, we want to say thank you to God Almighty for granting us the fortitude, the energy, and the time to pull all of this together. There's been such a Herculean task, but by His grace we are here today. In a special way, let me thank the IGP. The Honorable Minister just noted that this is a homegrown document. And for us who were in the technical team, it was actually the wisdom of the IG to say, this is something we have to do by ourselves. And that is why he said to us, I know some of you have been around, you've been working with Palengo just said, sorry, I've always called him Palengo. Palengo just said, when we did the first strategic development plan way back, when we are the second generation of refusers who worked on the second strategic development plan. So I just said, we have what it takes to do this work together. And I think if we do it, it adds more feathers to our cap, it enhances our expertise and knowledge sharing, so it challenges us to do it. Thank you for the opportunity and believing in the team to do the job ourselves. The UNDP, the IGP has actually thanked most of you, but I'll have to reiterate a bit, because I am one person in the police who have benefited from the largesse of the UNDP in many of the places I've worked. So UNDP has always been an enduring partner with the SLP. Again, Fred and team, thank you for moving far with us. Thank you for the support in terms of funding. Thank you for your input into the draft. When we did the draft, we have to share it with them. They have to put their input back and forth. I know, and I'm seeing most of you around. Fred, Paula, Antikedi, Ali, my college mate, thank you for all the wonderful arguments we have in your offices with back and forth discussions. Thank you. It makes this job better for us. The security sector players. The IG sits at the security management with the ONS, with the other security chiefs. We want to say thank you also for your presence. Thank you for gracing this occasion with your presence. The invited distinguished guests from MPs, we are grateful for your presence. We are grateful for coming here. We are here when we did the validation, some of you made invaluable input into it. We valued all your inputs, and today you've all the time from your busy schedule to come and share the moment with us. Thank you guys. The committee itself, the IGP has thanked us, but I will have to reiterate. When we did this job, in our meetings, I was always saying we are saving the SLP huge amounts. Because I know in the past they used to hire consultants to help us guide the process forward. Palengo will attest to this, and many of the other IGs can also attest to this. It was not small money they were hiring. At one point, they were paying in dollars. So we did this saving the SLP that huge amount. But most importantly, what we always see was the fact that we are building more on our expertise and skills. This is something we'll live forever with. So let us thank ourselves. My friend, the principal staff officer, you were invaluable in doing all the works. You acted as a secretary. We can discuss all night, but it was you who goes to the computers and do the job and do all the emails. I would just say, send this. My other colleague who acted, I think he's not there, I don't see him, who acted as another resource person. By the way, I was the lead resource person. There's Alpha, I'm not seeing him around. And of course, Esther and your team at corporate, we thank ourselves for doing this. We should be proud of what we did. Thank you, gentlemen. Our revered paramount chiefs, our esteemed brothers in the other security sector, my colleagues at AMB, the NBCs across the country. IGP alluded to our visiting the regions. It was you who gave us the insightful input. It was you who criticized some of the things. Because what we did at the engagement up country, we'll project all the good areas and we'll give them a chance to look at what they think is not viable under which color. And those inputs took back. Like I said, the principal staff officer, ACP Kita, did all the necessary changes. So we are here today because of those invaluable input, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you. Our LPPB members, thank you for also coming along with us this far. You've been an invaluable partner, an enduring one. The criticisms, they criticize us. You are the only group of people we know who will criticize us to make us better. When we hold meetings, you will raise issues with us. This is not good. We must change it. Most of you will know by names. Thank you for being there as the critic person who wants to make us better, who does not want to see us being disgraced in public as others will do. Thank you very much. For the rest of our colleagues, the SLP, we want to say thank you. And it is important. IGP has noted this, the Honorable Minister has also noted this. Launching this document is one, but implementing it is the most important and critical aspect. And this one is not going to be implemented by foreigners, but ourselves. All the indicators we have, all the intervention areas, we have responsible people who will be doing it. They are mostly for especially good area 1 and 2 and 3. It is still the LECs who will be challenged to put the delivery goods on track. So as pushed today, don't forget you've already been charged to prepare your armor policing plans from this. Begin to take note of what you are going to be reporting on. It's important. IGP has just asked all the partners here, all the members of the 4th estate here, that they should help us monitor progress. So it's not going to be being taxed. We'll be sitting on our backs to ensure that it is delivered. So for all of us in the room, whom I cannot have time to mention by names, thank you all for coming. We are grateful for all the support. May God bless us all.
That was an in-depth vote of thanks by our brother. Put your hands together for him once more. I made an announcement earlier for the photo shoot, but we've decided because of professional reasons to have the snapshots at the back of the high table. I think it will be clearer here than down here. We finally, before I close this, gentlemen, I want to thank all of you. We attended the workshop one day and everybody was asked to show his or her name, the degree you have. Gentleman got up, Mohamed Kamara, Bachelor of Arts. The other guy said Joseph Kamara, Masters. One of my friends never went to university, but he wanted to get a degree that day by force. So he got up and said, I've Nouveau, I have UNDP, I have WFP, I have WHO, and I have SMPS. And then people said, what's the meaning of SMPS? He said, Senior Member of the Borough Society. And they said, your degree is over, man. All right, so AIG Abdul Moijwe, Director of Traffic, special request to you, you're doing a great job. So ladies and gentlemen, as we draw to a close, I want to thank all of you. We started with prayers, and this time it's going to be just closed with individual silent prayers where all of us are seated. So that as God brought us here, we'll go back home safely. 1 minute individual silent prayers. Amen. Amen. Until we meet again, I'm Desmond Binya. God bless you. So now.
This night jets up on music, sweet music production. Don't clean up. I did program this, where they educate you. Don't clean up. I did program this, where they inform you. Don't clean up. I did program this, where they entertain you. Don't clean, don't clean, don't clean. I did program this, don't clean, don't clean. I say this program not for me and you, because it entertain you. This program had to inform you. It entertain you. Oh yeah. This program had to inform you. Yes, it inform you. All the daily things them where they happy now we country. Baba Shek there for inform you. All the daily happenings where they go on our country. Baba Shek just entertain you. Tell me say Kokoriyoko. Before long go, so you got to wake up. Tell me say Kokoriyoko. Wake up, wake up. For wake up, wake up, wake up. I say this program damn too nice. It entertaining from you too. Baba Shek keep program damn too nice. Oh, it entertain me. Don't clean up. And the program this, where they educate you. Don't clean up. And the program